Hi, my name's Nick Craney. I'm the General Manager for Bristol Beacon. We're going to be taking you on a little tour to have a look around the new building and the building site. Here we are in the main auditorium. Behind me you'll see the stage. The stage is the bit with the red line along the bottom there. In front of that there are two massive lifts. These lifts will allow us to move the seats up and down and also help us extend the stage. Behind the stage you can see high up there is the choir, and then behind that is where the organ will go beginning early next year. We are completely watertight and we have, as I say, now got a stage. We didn't have a stage at the beginning of this year. We didn't have the risers that are behind you, which is the rear stall seating. We didn't actually have this crossover that we're standing on now. This was all flat floor all the way to the back. All of the brickwork now is finished. All of the beautiful brickwork, which I think we need to take a shot of, is up there, and that's all now completed. Soon we'll start dropping the scaffolding behind us, and that will give us a much better feeling of how wide the space is. What these guys are doing is very, very special. This is an incredibly complex and difficult build, and these guys are really all over it, and they're really doing a fabulous job. So here we are in the atrium. This is the main foyer between Hall 1 and the Lantern. Behind me you can see a large round door. These are the sound and light lobbies, which means that people can move in and out of the venue without actually light or sound being able to get through from the foyer into the Lantern and vice versa. Every single entrance in this venue has a sound and light lobby, which means that we can now stop any extraneous noise or light leaking in or out of the venue. Above me you can see the new atrium lantern as it actually is. The lantern itself is all glass and has all been completely rebuilt. Light will stream through here. It will go down into this area, which has never been lit before as far as we know, and then below that there is a bar that will also be lit, and the restaurant will also pick up some of the light as well. Now we're in the Lantern itself. This is a beautiful venue. It has been completely rebuilt from virtual scratch. To my left you will see that there is the stage area now, which is all at low level, but again this is one of those clever bits that lifts up high, so we can actually get to actually have a stage which is 1 metre high, or down flat onto the floor. The whole of the floor in here is actually now recycled wood from the floor of Hall 1. This space will be able to be acoustically modelled to allow for any different type of concert, whether it be speech or whether it be music or whether it be a dinner. The clever bit about this space as well is it will be very, very fast to turn round. So it means that we will be able to change from a completely seated auditorium to a dinner time setup very, very quickly. Now we're in the restaurant area. The venue has been severely cleaned up and made better. We are now back to the original stone, which is absolutely beautiful. It is going to be a stunning place to be. Each of these pillars was hollow, so the hot air used to go up the pillars and then be squirted out into the areas above. Very, very clever for heating the venue, absolute rubbish for putting very heavy weights on like floors and auditoria. So we've had to do a lot of work filling in those pillars and making sure they're strong enough to be able to support everything above them. We're here now in the education section of the Cellars. We've just put in the glazed panels in around here now. This is going to be one of the classroom areas, and these are going to be 2 little booths that we're about to work in as well. This area is going to be completely accessible like the rest of the building, and this will be a wonderful place for people to make music. There are a number of different practice rooms around, and there's also a recording studio which is to my left, which has yet to be kitted out, but there is a space there for it. And next to that there is a live room as well. So finally we are in Hall 3, or the Cellars. This is going to be a really exciting space. Before, this space was completely unusable. We weren't allowed to use it for fire regulations and so on. This has now been completely redesigned so we can now use it. The nice thing about it is it's completely adaptable. It could be comedy one night, it could be rock music the next night, it could be jazz the next night. This venue is very, very exciting. We have a lot of DJ equipment going in this area as well. It does mean there is a huge potential for lots and lots of different work. Finally, this will be the entrance that you come into to access all the places we've just looked at. And we look forward to welcoming you into Bristol Beacon.